A day in London. Gran came to stay. The children ran to meet her. Hooray, said Keeper. I love it when Gran comes to stay. She's good fun. Gran bought presents for everyone. She gave Mom and Dad an ornament. Keeper has some little golf clubs, and Beef and Chip had a keyboard. Thanks, Gran, said everyone. I've another surprise for you, said Gran. She gave the children some funny-looking parcels. What are they? Asked Skipper. Boomerangs, said Gran. The children wanted to see how the boomerangs work. Gran took them outside. She threw a boomerang and it whistled through the air. Look out, shouted Gran. Keeper wanted to play with the golf club. Gran showed him what to do. She hit the ball, but she hit it too hard and she smashed a window. Oh dear, said Gran. Next day, Wilf, Wilma, Nadine, and Nina came to play. Biff and Chip showed them the keyboard. Gran had a good idea. Let's have a band, she said. The band made a lot of noise, and the children had a good time. Whatever will Gran do now? Said out. She worse than the children, said Mom. Gran had promised to take the children on an outing. She said that Nadine and Nina could go too. I'll take you all to London, she said. Look after Gran, said Mom as they go into the car. Try and stop her getting into trouble. We'll do our best, said Biff, but it won't be easy. When they go to London, Gran parked the car. Now we'll take the tube, said Gran. It's the best way to go around. There are lots of people waiting on the platform. When the train came in, everyone rushed to get on. Now I know why it's called a tube, said Amina. Everyone got squished. They went to Trafalgar Square. On top of the clown was a statue of Nelson. I would like to be up there, said Biff. I don't like heights. There are lots of pigeons in Trafalgar Square. Gran brought some nuts. The children fed the pigeon. Oh, help, said Nadine. I didn't know the pigeons were so greedy. They went to Buckingham Place. This is where the queens live, said Gran. It's enormous, said Elena. The queen must be busy with all those rooms to clean. A big car drove past and everyone cheered and waved. The children couldn't see who was inside the car. Perhaps it's the queen, said Biff. Gran took them on a boat. There are one under Tower Bridge. The children were excited because the bridge became too open. It began to rain and the wind blew. Everyone felt cold. Never mind, said Gran. We'll think of somewhere warm to go next. They went to the waxworks. Where is waxworks? Asked Keeper as they went in. It has wax model of famous people, said Anina. They look at the models. Don't they look funny? Said Keeper. You can tell they are model and not real people, said Anina. Who are these people? Asked Keeper. This is Queen Victoria, said Gran, and some of her grandchildren. She has lots of grandchildren, said Latin. Queen Victoria looks very fierce, said Biff. I bet she wasn't like you, Gran. Well, I wouldn't like to be a queen, said Gran. It must be a hard job. They looked at the streets. This is what London was like a long time ago, said Gran. A lot of people are very poor. Poor children didn't go to school in those days. They had to work instead, said Gran. The boy carrying brush in a sweep. His job was to climb up chimneys and brush soot down. Gran went off to look at the royal family, while the children stayed at the street signs. Do you think Gran should go off by herself? said Biff. She can't do much harm in here, said Chip. Gran dropped her handbag, and some money rolled among the models. Gran went to pick it up. As she bent down, she knocked into the wigwags and began to fall over. Gran picked the model up and put the heads back on. The children couldn't believe it. Gran, what are you doing? said Biff. Don't just stand there, said Gran. Help me pick the model up before anyone sees. Oh, Gran, said Biff, I locked you out of my sight for a second, and this happens. They picked the models up and put the head. They look strange, said Anna. I don't think the heads are right. Oh no, said Gran. A lady ran up. She was very cross with Gran. I can't think how you knocked the model over in the first place, she said. It's never happened before. I'm very sorry, said Gran. I don't know, said Biff. I don't think they will let Gran in the waxworks again. Never mind, said Chip. Gran didn't mean to knock them over. Thank you for a great day out, said Nadine. We have never been to London before. I like the ride on the boat best, said Kiefer, even if it's so cold. I like everything, said Almina. Home at last, said Gran. We can tell Mom some of our adventure, but not all of them, and not the one about behaving the Queen.